everyone, welcome to your reading for April 5th, 2020. Please show me what everyone needs to know. Thank you. I hope everyone's doing great today. Here's your first card. All right. I'm a little nervous because the shuffle song is called Friday I'll Be Dead by Sumo. So maybe it's a play on words. We'll see. All right, first card out in the what? Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is changing your mind after you've learned the truth about something. The base of this is telling everything, putting everything on the table, being very, very honest. This can mean pouring out your heart, telling someone that you love them. And up here is changing your mind. So someone could have told you something, or you could have heard something, and now you're changing your mind about something, or changing your heart about something, actually. Changing how you feel about someone. This can also be about falling out of love. Unrequited love. Wanting to be alone, not wanting to, it can also be about keeping your feelings to yourself, not wanting to share. But the first thing I saw was that some kind of truth came out that caused you to change your mind about something. Wow, lots of cups. In the how, 4 of Cups in the reverse. This is having your worst fears confirmed, or something you were afraid of happened or happens. But this is something you were already worried about coming true. That's what this is about. So this is right beside changing your mind, changing your heart. So there could be something that you were afraid of. You found out that it's true, and it caused you to change your mind about something. This can also mean that someone that you rejected or rejected you has changed their mind. I also feel like this is someone crawling the walls, like really can't stand being, forced inside their house any longer. It kind of feels a bit like a sneak escape, something like that. Could be something to do with love. There is love at the base of this. To me, this is confessing your feelings for someone. All right, let's keep going. In your why. Judgment. I have been waiting for this card. I'm surprised it didn't come out in the last couple of readings. Now this is like a come to Jesus moment. This is making a decision. This is also, I feel like I'm feeling this collective feeling again. This is for all of us. It could be reaching enlightenment. It could be just realizing a lot of truths while you're stuck inside, losing your mind. You could be changing your mind about a lot of things right now that you thought were true, or that you thought until you had all this time. This really does feel like this is a lot of feelings. This is a lot of emotions. It could be pent up. It feels that way to me because it's in the reverse. If it was in the upright, it's kind of like, blah. You're bored. You don't want anything. You don't want anybody. You don't want to do anything. It's kind of losing your spark a little bit. It can also mean that you're sick. So if you have been sick, this could be getting better. But this is some kind of eureka moment. This is several people all coming to some kind of realization at the same time. and changing their hearts. All right, let's see how we're going to feel. Rest in the reverse. Now that, in that position, in that place, this can mean that you're feeling selfish. Like what this feels like to me is a lot of, well, isolation, which makes sense. But it's like you're not comfortable spending this much time on yourself. This can also be finding God, finding your higher power, finding connecting with something above yourself. And it could be making you feel very small and making you feel like it's almost like, I don't know how to put this into words. It's almost like you're stuck. You're pulling your hair out. You're realizing a lot of things. You're having all these, like, some of you might be having downloads. If you're empaths, if you're psychic, you could be having a lot of downloads. And I just lost my train of thought. Let me just get it back here. So yeah, there's this like frustration here, this feeling like, you're stuck in this house or this place. There's nothing to do there, or there's too much time to think, and you're going with it, and you're downloading all of this really, really great wisdom and higher truths and downloads and a lot of really meaningful stuff here. Divine things. And this is, when it's in the upright, it means you're being very psychic. When it's in the reverse, it means be careful of your enemies. And it also indicates selfishness, which I'm picking up as feeling selfish for focusing so much on yourself. This is also solitary, spending time by yourself, not going out and mingling and sharing your awesome personality with everybody. And like, this is kind of like dating and going out for drinks with friends, dates, just having fun. This is kind of shut in, actually. But the main meaning behind this end of the card is changing your mind. And you could be feeling like, you shouldn't be self-indulging so much, and you feel like it's too much. But it's increasing your intuition. It's increasing your psychic abilities. I also think that it's, because it's beside judgment in the reverse, I think you're starting to see through deception. You're starting to see through things that are not in alignment. Let's see what the advice is. There's more that I'm not picking up on yet, but I'm hoping it's going to click in soon. All right, your advice. 8 of Swords in the reverse. The first thing this says to me is, as your advice card, is you have to break up some kind of monotony. This is boredom. This is boredom. This is comfort. This is the same thing every day. It needs to be broken up. You need to get your emotions out. You need to do something. You need to do something to untrap yourself. This card in the upright means you feel mentally trapped. You feel like there's no way out. But the real meaning of it is that you just can't see it. That there is a way out. The advice to me is saying, and that is in the future. In the future, it looks like a bit of a trapped feeling. And what this could mean is you have to break the monotony, or you will feel mentally trapped. I feel like this is, even though this is a mental card and it's about thinking, and it's all about air and thoughts and logic, and just breaking something, breaking the monotony for sure. But it feels physical. It feels like you need to do something to, maybe you're going too deep. This looks like it's very, very, very deep. Like lots of, it's good. It's really good. It's this could be your growth. Like you're not just changing your mind, you're growing your insights, because you are trapped, because you are crawling the walls, but you're downloading some really divine information, and don't feel selfish doing it. It's making you grow. It's helping you. I think we're all getting more psychic all the time. I have a friend right now that we're always having the same thoughts. We message each other, and we're having like sync. Like we're always messaging sync. Anyway, you know who you are, and it's really cool. So I think we're all getting more psychic. We're all able to see past. Well, this feels very big, like big. I'm not going to say lies, but misperception that has been placed on us, or it's just become part of our reality, that we didn't even question a lot of things. This is questioning everything. But what I'm seeing for the advice is that you need to break it up. You need to break up your routine. I know I'm going to follow this advice. This is very true for me, because I know I've been going really, really deep, and I needed to. It was great, but I think it's time. I'm going to start painting now. Just even though I'm not feeling the pull right now, I'm going to force myself to get out of this mental trap. All right, bottom. Oh, okay. So bottom of the deck is the Tower. So this is going to be an interesting week. The Tower is things, it's also underneath Judgment on the reverse end. So something is crumbling for sure. This could be a power structure. Is now the song is making sense. I heard there weren't very many lyrics, but what they did say was something about the things I've done in the past were bad, and I'm going to die on Friday. That could be like the grid, well, no, I don't want to say that word. Let's just erase that. We want to keep our power on. But it could mean like I always get lost for words on here. A structure, an ingrained structure, a societal structure that didn't serve anyone. Well, it might have served some people at the very, very top, but didn't serve us little people. So that could be what's dying this week. Okay, let me see how this. Also, this destruction that's going to happen this week, it's going to free us, because this in the reverse is being freed from captivity. So we are going to get freed here, but then, or it's going to free somebody. Freeing somebody from, well, definitely someone that didn't want to come out as well. This is not wanting, this is rejecting things. So that could resonate for someone. Someone not wanting to go out is going to go out with a bang. I don't know what that means. Excuse me. So in the future, what I see here is, this is that trapped feeling. This is prison. It could be people, this could be about, well, it could be about public people being judged as well as being selfish and dangerous. We're changing our mind about somebody official. They could be getting locked up. Somebody could be getting imprisoned here. This is getting freed when you don't want to be as well. It feels like this is also imagination. This is, oh, again, I think as our advice card, this is, again, reminding us to use our imagination. Someone might have confessed something. They might have changed their mind. But there's a tower coming down. Somebody's miserable. They have to get it out of their head. It's going to create an incident. It's going to make a lot of people upset. It might cause people to be imprisoned. It could be that. This is talking about enemies. Enemies that are within this, could be judicial system. And this could be the public having their worst fears realized and changing their minds because somebody tells the truth. So to sum it all up, I'm going to say, someone sings, this is all of us. This is the what. This is us changing our mind. This could also be something being freed, changing our mind, freeing. I'm not getting it. I'm having a hard time with this reading. This is having some kind of fear realized, though. And this is some kind of, I keep wanting to say judicial system. And something is falling here. There's going to be some kind of an incident. Someone's going to be trapped and imprisoned. And I think that's where this selfish and enemies are coming from. All right, you guys. Well, I'm sorry it wasn't a very positive reading, but well, we'll see what happens. So yeah, the shuffle song is called Friday I'll Be Dead. And it's by Sumo. All right, I love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.